Let's start with something that usually stops people in their tracks. You're researching how to start an LLC in Tennessee, things seem pretty normal, and then you see a $300 filing fee and think, wait, did I click the wrong page? Yeah, that reaction is very common, and today we're going to clear all of that up. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start an LLC in Tennessee, step by step, in plain English. No legal jargon, no guessing. We'll cover naming your LLC, filing with the state, Tennessee's very unique fee structure, annual requirements, and one thing about Tennessee LLCs that a lot of founders wish they'd known before they filed. And definitely stick around until the end because I'll also show you how to get all of this done without spending hours on state websites or stressing about deadlines. Quick intro if you're new here. I'm Bobby Casey, founder of Business Anywhere. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs, U.S. residents, expats, and digital nomads form U.S. companies 100% remotely. I've seen the smooth setups, the expensive mistakes, and the why didn't anyone explain this to me moments. So let's make sure you avoid those. All right, zooming out for a second. Why Tennessee? Tennessee has become a really popular state for entrepreneurs, especially with cities like Nashville growing fast. You've got a strong business scene, no personal income tax on wages, and a generally business-friendly environment. That said, Tennessee does things a little differently when it comes to LLC fees. The process itself is straightforward and fully online, but the fee structure surprises a lot of people, and it's important to understand it before you file so there are no surprises later. All right, let's walk through the steps. First up, choosing your LLC name. In Tennessee, your LLC name has to be distinguishable from other businesses in the state and include LLC, LLC, or limited liability company at the end. Before you get attached to a name, you'll want to check availability using the Tennessee Secretary of State's business name search. Quick side note here, also check domain names and trademarks. State approval doesn't automatically mean the name is clear everywhere else, and it's much easier to fix that now than later. All right, next up, your registered agent. Every Tennessee LLC is required to have a registered agent with a physical address in Tennessee. This is the person or company that receives legal documents and official state notices for your business. And no, P.O. boxes don't count. You can be your own registered agent if you live in Tennessee, but your address becomes public record. That's why a lot of founders choose a professional registered agent service. It keeps your personal address private and makes sure nothing important gets missed. Now we're at the step where your LLC officially comes to life. Filing your articles of organization. In Tennessee, this is done online through the Secretary of State's filing system. Here's where Tennessee is different from most states. The filing fee is $50 per member, with a minimum fee of $300. So if you're a single-member LLC, or even a small multi-member LLC, you're usually paying that $300 minimum. When you file, you'll provide your LLC name, registered agent information, principal office address, number of members, and organizer details. Once the state approves it, your Tennessee LLC legally exists. All right, moving along. Let's talk about your operating agreement. Tennessee doesn't legally require an operating agreement, but you absolutely want one. This document explains who owns the LLC, how decisions are made, how profits are split, and what happens if something changes later. Even for single-member LLCs, having an operating agreement helps protect your liability status and makes your business look legitimate to banks and partners. Next up, your EIN. Your EIN, or Employer Identification Number, is your business's federal ID number. You'll need it to open a business bank account, hire employees, and file taxes. The good news is it's completely free and only takes a few minutes to get directly from the IRS website. Once you've got your EIN, you're ready to open a business bank account. And this part really matters. Always keep your business and personal finances separate. Mixing them can weaken your liability protection. Most banks will ask for your articles of organization, EIN, operating agreement, and a valid government-issued ID. If you're not physically in the U.S., you'll also need a legitimate U.S. business address for banking and compliance, not a friend's address, but a real one. All right, now let's talk about ongoing requirements because Tennessee has another important one. Tennessee requires an annual report for LLCs. Just like the formation fee, the annual report fee is based on the number of members. It's $50 per member, with a minimum annual fee of $300. This filing keeps your business information up to date and your LLC in good standing. Missing this filing can lead to penalties or your LLC being dissolved, so this is definitely a deadline you want to stay on top of. All right, quick recap. To start an LLC in Tennessee, you choose a name, appoint a registered agent, file your articles of organization with a minimum $300 fee, create an operating agreement, get your EIN, open a business bank account, and file your annual report each year with a minimum $300 fee. If you're thinking, okay, I could do this, but I really don't want to deal with the forms, fees, and deadlines myself, that's exactly why we built Business Anywhere. We'll form your Tennessee LLC for free. You only pay the state filing fee. We include your first year of registered agent service at no extra cost, help with your EIN and operating agreement, send compliance reminders, and even provide a legitimate U.S. business address if you need one. So if you want the simple, done-for-you setup, check out Business Anywhere. The link's in the description. And before you go, let me know in the comments. Are you forming your LLC in Tennessee or comparing it with another state like Georgia or Kentucky? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.